After several considerations, Prophet Shepherd Bushiri has cancelled the open crossover that was supposed to take place at the Umozi Park in the Longwe on New Year's Eve. The crossover night with Prophet Bushiri will consequently take place virtually. The Prophet made the announcement during his diplomatic service on Monday in Longwe, Malawi.
And on crossover, we will be having, unfortunately, we will be having most of you watching online. And most of our viewers across the world, those who will be attending, we have told them to make sure they attend through their national pastors. So they have registered and they are coming and will be hosting you. Unfortunately, because of we have limited number of people we must deal with. Fortunately, you guys who are here, you'll be attending crossover live. And a lot of more people are arriving tomorrow and other people arriving after tomorrow, and I'll be attending the crossover. But we encourage all of you watching that you'll be connecting live online and download Major One Connect.
He said a multifaceted studios had been built by his team for the event.
If you're watching me now, I want to tell you something, that this is your season and nobody will change it. Yes. We got a few days to cross over and we'll be using our technology, and all of you across the world, I want to encourage you that I will be able to see you on 31st December. Most of you will be joining us online, and we'll be having the Major One Connect. And for the first time, you'll be having your video be seen by me and me able to see you.
The spike in the coronavirus cases evidently informed this decision. The event had originally been scheduled for the Umozi Park in the Longwe. Earlier in December, the management of the Bingu National Stadium had denied Prophet Bushiri the crossover event, labeling it as one of the so-called super spreader events. Already a number of South Africans are trekking into Malawi to attend the crossover service in person with Prophet Bushiri.
And a lot of more people are arriving tomorrow and other people are arriving after tomorrow, and I'll be attending the crossover. But we encourage all of you watching that you'll be connecting live online and download Major One Connect. It's going to be a brilliant idea for you. But most of the people will be joining online, and some are arriving tonight. Some have arrived already. Some are in this studio. Some are in hotels. Some are arriving tomorrow. And it's amazing to have that.
Malawi closed its borders for 14 days to curb the spread of COVID-19 after it had recorded over 50 cases in a day.
In Malawi, we were experiencing zero numbers, and all of a sudden numbers started to rise, and we had 35, then we went up to over 40, and that created a concern, and we had to meet and we had to discuss to ensure that we save our people, because the government's priority is to ensure that the people are protected from any danger. And in this case, the danger is the coronavirus, the COVID-19. Yeah, I think it's very clear that most of the cases that have impacted on our rise are coming from neighboring countries. All the neighboring countries are responsible. There isn't any particular country. There are countries around Malawi, countries that surround Malawi, and that's what we have decided to put in check. So people traveling from either Zambia, Tanzania, South Africa, Mozambique, and of course the world at large will not be allowed to get into Malawi. Our borders are closed. What is happening is we're only allowing Malawians through our road borders and of course through our airports, but all foreigners will not be allowed to get into Malawi.